A warm evening in ancient Jerusalem. King David, the legendary warrior who defeated Goliath, is walking on his palace rooftop. His armies are away at war, but he stayed behind. And that's when he sees her, Bathsheba, bathing on a nearby rooftop. She's breathtakingly beautiful, and in that moment everything changes. Now you might think you know where this story is going, but trust me, it's more complex than just a tale of forbidden love. See, David was already married, several times over actually. And Bathsheba? She was married to Uriah, one of David's most loyal soldiers who was out there fighting David's wars. But desire got the better of David. He sent for her, and one thing led to another. Soon after, Bathsheba sent word to David that she was pregnant. Now this is where things get really dark. Instead of owning up to his actions, David tried to cover it up. He called Uriah back from battle, thinking he'd go home to his wife and everyone would assume the baby was his. But here's the twist. Uriah was so loyal that he refused to enjoy the comforts of home while his fellow soldiers were still fighting. He slept at the palace door instead of going home to Bathsheba. This honorable act only highlighted David's dishonorable behavior. Desperate, David sent Uriah back to battle with sealed orders for the commander. Place Uriah where the fighting is fiercest, then withdraw from him. It was essentially a death sentence, and it worked. Uriah died in battle, and David took Bathsheba as his wife. But the story doesn't end there. The prophet Nathan confronted David with a parable that made him realize the magnitude of his sins. David's remorse was genuine and deep. We can still read his anguished confession in Psalm 51. While God forgave David, there were still consequences. The child born to David and Bathsheba died, and David's household was plagued with trouble afterward. Yet somehow from this dark story came something unexpected. David and Bathsheba's second son was Solomon, who would become Israel's wisest king. It's a reminder that even in our darkest moments, redemption is possible, though it doesn't erase our responsibility for our actions. This ancient story still resonates because it's so human. It's about power, desire, betrayal, and ultimately the possibility of redemption. It shows us that even the greatest among us can fall, and more importantly, that no one is beyond the reach of forgiveness when there's true repentance.
For more amazing content like this, follow us on Instagram, DSageTV, TikTok at DSageTV, and Facebook at DSageTV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at DSageTV, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know whenever we post a new video.
And if you want to learn how to create videos like this using free AI tools, send us a message on WhatsApp, 234-708-8586280.